replacing the power poles along about a 5-mile section. They picked the busiest time of the year for this road to do it, so that was nice of them. But this wagon over here on the left, I was hauling it in at the beginning of about the middle of last week. This is Monday. And I got to right about here, and the front axle broke. Dropped the front of the wagon, and it was loaded with 35,000 pounds of corn at the time, so it was pretty dramatic. I got it pulled off to the side of the road. It happened at the end of the workday, so next morning we came down and unloaded the wagon, put it in a different one, and then I hauled that one into town. But we started looking at the weights that were on the wagon and the data plates for the equipment manufacturer, and we were within 500 pounds of what the wagon was rated to carry, so I can't say that it was overloaded. So I'm not sure why it broke, but axle broke right in the middle. It's a 8-inch by 12-inch box beam made out of 1/4-inch steel, and it cracked right in the middle like an eggshell. So it was yeah, it was a big mess. Could have been real bad, because it just as easily could have gone. If it would have hooked me over to the right, I would have been too far into the ditch to pull it back, and then we'd be picking up close to 500 bushel of grain out of a roadside ditch instead of unloading it out of a wagon and putting it into another one. But that's some of the excitement that happens when you're dealing with equipment that it gets used for 10 to 25 days out of the year, and the rest of the time it's either parked behind the shed or it's in a shed for 11 months. So there's bound to be something wrong when you drag it out and start to use it. This guy's finishing up loading a grain bin. He hauled half of this field to town, and the rest of it he put in that bin.